Well, over the course of a century and more, Brazil have played 1,070 international matches against 88 different nations. There is only position. They'll know. Brazil have won the last 8 games they've played at this stage of the World Cup, a sequence that began with a Bebeto goal that knocked out the USA on Independence Day 1994. Norway have lost both games they had previously played in the last 16, both against Italy, both in Marseille, 1938 and 1998. We have an American referee. And Norway lead in next to no time! Steered in stylishly by Patrick Berg, who looks up and sees a deflating flag.
It was a lovely...
Solot makes a yard and wins a corner.
Yeah, and that Norway television audience will be pretty much excited.
Keeper, as Erling lifts it in, he's going to have to do that all over again. And he's got around Ayer, and he's run out of pitch.
Nice little spell though for Brazil there, first to the match. His first.
Cunha's gone over, and the referee has waved it on.
That's a big call. Not sure how well placed the ref was to make a decision, but of course he's always got the backup of VAR. Chris, you are likely to get here.
Christopher Ayer a long way behind the ball. Cunha's fleetness of foot left him a problem he couldn't solve.
Well, don't give it if you're the ref, if you're not sure, and he clearly wasn't. But he will be, I think, once he goes over to that monitor.
Ancelotti demands calm, he personifies calm, he exudes calm. Got across heroically for Norway. What a sharp reaction, what a good guess. What a firm-wristed repelling of the Guimarães. It certainly didn't seem remotely peculiar that he was called upon to take that one. Feeds in Santos! Flashed right across the face, Ryan! And then Danilo tried to set it, but in vain. And Nusa ran away with it.
Do look sharp when they nick the ball in their own half, Brazil, don't they?
Odegaard kept from goal. Now Odegaard! Saw a shaft of light at the near post.
Well, they haven't got the ability to...
Nusa, Haaland! Trying something deft.
Yeah, had to...
This was Junior let that one. Haaland. Odegaard, angle was tidy, wins a corner.
Well, they've had the moments, Norway. Not quite as many as Brazil, but finishing the half well.
It broke for Odegaard, who thundered it into the midriff of Alisson.
But whenever the ball comes up to...
Got to the byline, and the ball is beyond the byline.
Christopher Ayer telling his opponent that he felt he went to ground far too easily. There's a shirt pull.
Being joined respectively by Oscar Bob, wearing 22, and Andreas, New Jersey, where we have A shot which was a long way off target.
Yeah, less said about the shot the better, but he does give...
Wilson will take. Wilson and wins a corner. Or hopes he does. The call has gone against him.
I feel it's come back off. Vinicius Junior. Those Norway defenders.
Celebs are queuing up to be here. Woody Harrelson, the great Texan. Cheers, Woody. Revolver. Kept at bay.
Not surprised there's going to be a change here. They've been passive.
That was! But he couldn't come up with a finish. He has just crossed the white line, and he had the moment to make the difference. And some... Hendrick. Pushed against Hegeman behind for a corner.
Well, he might have missed a chance, but there's been a step up in their tempo, Brazil's, since he came on. They certainly needed to lift.
خرج ولم يخرج، خرج ولم يخرج، خرج من مرمى ويا ريت ما خرج، هكذا يقول البرازيلي. خطورة الله على فرص قد يندم حيث لا ينفع الندم. فرص بتضيع لمنتخب النرويج. في البرازيل دانيلو سانتوس يقول لهم انا وانتم محتاجين نتائج. اذا ذكرت البرازيل بالخير النرويج. الله الفايكنج اسما على مسمى، المحاربون اسما على مسمى، محاربون أشداء يعرفون ما يريدون في أعالي البحار. هو انتظر هذه اللحظة.
Danilo, Casemiro right across the face.
Well, just when you need a bit of composure, you'd expect Casemiro to provide it, but he's just lashed it across goal. He didn't need this kind of power. He's trying to pick out Neymar.
Haaland! Oh, wonderful! He has nailed it for Norway! Their greatest day! Their mightiest hero! And Brazil are broken!
ولا عزاء للبرازيل، ولا عزاء لعشاق البرازيل. ويوما قال نيلسون رودريغيز
It's getting twitchy and tetchy. Brazil are infuriated. They know what this is going to mean to millions and millions who wear the yellow shirt. Now there's an arm up there. And has he pointed at the spot here?
Look.
There's certainly a question being asked. Perhaps his concern was merely...
Kind of both jumped with their arms up, but...
Vestergaard's elbow.
He got up the higher.
Neymar rolls it in. Is there time now? Is there time?
Well,
for him, a little badge of